Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to this new English lesson. This lesson is for the third intermediate, the second semester. The subject is English, full class 6. The lesson is 1D Marvellous Machines. We're going to deal with the second part of the lesson, grammar and listen. The lesson was prepared and will be presented by Mrs. Atidal Al-Ghamdi. Now, let's learn the objectives of this lesson. Today, we will learn how to differentiate between simple present passive and simple past passive. We are going to learn the differences and we are going to form each sentence alone and see how is it formed. Then we are going to have an audio. We are going to listen for specific information. After the audio, you are going to do the tasks. As a warmer, look at the pictures. What are these pictures? Very good. They are letters. Excellent. Marvelous. Okay. So, let's say, how were the letters written before? Long ago, how did people write letters? Very good. They used to write their handwriting. They used to write using their hands. Yes. And now, how are letters written nowadays? They don't use handwriting anymore. They insert pictures, so they print the letters nowadays. Now they print letters. Yes, very good. So nobody knows who wrote it. Long ago, we used to usually know from the handwriting. Now, everybody has the same kind of handwriting. You just change the format of the handwriting. Okay. Now, let's start the grammar. Look at the sentences and guess what is the difference between them. Letters were sent by pigeons. Letters were sent by pigeons. Look at the words in red. Let's see the other sentence. Emails are sent by the internet. Emails are sent by the internet. So what is the first difference between these two sentences? Very good. The first sentence is something that happened long ago. They don't send letters by pigeons anymore. Very good. Now, we still use the internet for sending emails. Yes, it's still widely spread and still used. Okay, so this happened long ago and this is still in the process. We don't know what's going to happen in the future, but until now, we still use the internet for sending emails. Okay, now let's look at the form of the verbs. Were sent and are sent. What is the difference? Excellent. Were is the past tense of the verb to be. Very good. So, we say that the passive sentence in the past, we use the past form of the verb to be. And in the second sentence, emails are sent. Very good. So, we have here the verb to be, are, is in the present tense. Excellent. So, let us see. Here we care more about the action itself, about letters were sent. And here we have the agent, which is by pigeons. Now we have the action here of emailing sent, and the agent is by the internet. So these are passive sentences. First one is the verb to be in the passive form or in the past form. And here we have the verb to be in the present form. So let's go elaborate more. Past verb to be plus past participle indicates that an action happened in the past and finished. While the present verb plus to be and plus the past participle indicates that an action is still in progress. Okay, very good. Now, let's go through the present passive again. We have the pronoun I, am, the verb to be in the present form with I is am, interested in learning languages. The past participle of the verb interested, interest is interested because it's a regular form of the verb. Yes, let's put in mind and let's not forget that the verbs are irregular or regular. The regular form simply takes the ed. It doesn't change the form of the verb. So we say, I am interested in learning languages. Here, we want to know who did the action, we add the agent. Very good. She, he, it is interested in learning languages. They, we, you are interested in learning languages. Very good. So let's see the past passive. You say, I was interested in learning languages. So the verb to be, the past form of the verb to be is was. He, she, it was interested. They, we, you were interested. And we say the same here, that if you want to add the agent, you add by plus who. Very good. Okay, now this is going to be done as an evaluation. We are going to complete with the present simple passive or the past simple passive of the verbs in brackets. We have verbs, we have uncompleted sentences. We are going to supply the parts that are necessary. Yes, so we are going to, it is needed that we are going to use the passive sentences. So we are going to need the verb to be plus the past participle. But now we are going to look at the sentences and see which sentence is in the past and which is in the present. Okay, let's start. Number 1. These laptops, blank, blank. Then we have between brackets the verb sell all over the world. So, yes, this is the present sentence. Yes, this sentence is in the present form. So what do we say? We need a helping verb. Verb to be. Yes. What do we call it? What are we going to add? What is the appropriate one here used? Very good. Are. These laptops are. And the past participle form of the verb sell, which is an irregular verb, is sold. Very good. These laptops are sold all over the world. Excellent. Okay. Now let's see number 2. Yes. First we look at the sentence. Is this a sentence? No, it isn't. What is it? It is a question. Yes, since it is a question, then we say that we are going to use the verb to be at the beginning. Yes, it's going to be at the beginning. So what is the correct form of the verb to be that is going to be used here? We are speaking about Arabic. It is a language, so it is one language. We say, yes, excellent. Is Arabic. Then the verb here, what do we call speak? What do we transform speak into? Excellent. Spoken. Is Arabic spoken in Saudi Arabia? Very good. Very good. Now let's see number 3. Let's read number 3 and see if we have any keywords that indicate the tense of the sentence. Number 3. These houses, blank, blank, and we have between brackets the verb build, and then we have here 3 years ago. So when did this happen? It happened 3 years ago. So this sentence is in the past. Very good. It happened in the past and it ended in the past. So what do we say? These houses were. Very good. We're going to use the past form of the verb to be, were, and the past participle of the verb build is going to be built. Very good. So we say were built. Very good. Now, number 4. The Mona Lisa. We are speaking about this famous painting, the Mona Lisa. When was it painted? Yes, it was painted a long time ago. So, from the beginning of the sentence, we knew that this sentence is talking about something in the past. It has been painted and it was finished. Now, let's see what they are going to supply. We have not paint. Okay, so it's in the negating form. We are going to make the negative form. by Michelangelo, but by Leonardo da Vinci. So what are we going to say? The Mona Lisa, it's a painting, so we say isn't or wasn't. Excellent, wasn't. And the verb paint, the past participle from the verb paint is painted. So we say the Mona Lisa wasn't painted by Michelangelo, but by Leonardo da Vinci. Excellent. Now, breakfast, blank, blank, not served after 10 o'clock at this hotel. Okay, we have it here the same in the negative form. But then here they are giving us the routine or the rule. So it is, yes, very good. So it is in the present form. Every day, breakfast is not served after 10 o'clock. Very good. So we say breakfast isn't served. Very good. Excellent. Now, we are going to see this sentence, number 6. Yes, it is obvious that this is a question. It is not a sentence. And the verb to be will precede the subject. Yes. So we say who and what are they speaking about? The discovering of America. So it happened sometimes in the past. So what are we going to say? Who was, yes, America. Discover is a regular verb. So what are we going to say? Discovered. Very good. Who was America discovered by? Very good. Now let's look at number 7. Next Thursday is the opening night of Amin's restaurant, but so we're speaking about something about next Thursday. Excellent. It's in the negative form. We say are not invited. Aren't invited. Very good. Excellent. Great job. Great job. Now look at the 3 robot inventions from a science fair. This is the listening task, and we are going to answer the questions below. Then listen to a reporter interviewing the winners and check your answers. What do you think the robots do? What do you think they do? As we said before, they do boring jobs people don't like to do. They go in the medical field. The doctors use them in performing surgeries. Very good. And the police, they use them in disarming the bombs. Very good. Okay. Which do you think won first, second, and third prize? Is it this gadget or this one or this one? These are 3 robots. Which do you think won the first prize? Maybe according to all of us, we would like a chef. But then let's see. From the listening task, we are going to see which one. Listen carefully, and then we are going to see who won. Okay.
5. Listen. A. Look at the 3 robot inventions from a science fair and answer the questions below. Then, listen to a reporter interviewing the winners and check your answers.
Hi, this week on Science Matters, we're at the National Science Fair. There are lots of amazing things going on here at the moment, but first we're going to meet the winners of the robotics competition. The 3rd prize went to Julian Beckford with this cute little fellow. What's his name, Julian?
This is Robo-Butler.
And what is he designed to do?
Well, he can hear when letters on newspapers arrive through your front door. Then he moves to the door to pick them up and brings them to you.
How does he know where you are?
First he makes a sound like this, so you know he's got something. Then all you do is shout for him and he can hear where you are.
That's quite amazing. The 2nd prize went to Harry Colson.
So, where is the 3rd prize? Which one won the 3rd prize? Is it this one, the yellow one? We don't know yet what it is. Or this one? Oh, where's the Robo-Butler? Yes, it is this one, the Robo-Butler. Yes, so which place did he win? Very good. He won the third prize. Very good.
With his
Now that's
robot,
complete.
which you can probably hear. Can you turn it off for a minute? Thanks. So, what have we got here?
Well, my robot is a walking radio.
Really? Why does it walk?
Well, if you don't like the radio station, you can call RadioBot and it will come find you. Then you can use the keyboard to change the station.
Very useful. Can you watch TV on it too?
No, it wasn't designed to do that, but I'm building another robot for that.
Maybe you'll win first prize with that next year. So, on to the first prize. It's called Aquabot and
So who won the second prize? Yes, it's this one. Look, here it's a moving radio. Yes, it's a radio robot. It goes to the person who needs it and changes the station, the radio station, from the keyboard that it has. So we have here third prize, we have here second prize. Now let's listen and see. This one eventually is the one who won the first place, but let's see why.
Guy Downing is here to tell us what it does.
Basically, it's used for exploring deep oceans. It can swim fast, and it has got 2 cameras, one in the front and one in the back. But the best thing is that it can tell if something is moving nearby and points its camera at it.
Incredible. So, do you hope this robot will be able to find new species living down there?
Yes. We still have 95% of the world's oceans to explore, you know.
You've got a lot of work to do then. Well done to all of you. And let's move on to another.
Okay, so this one is the one which won the first prize. It swims deep in the oceans and it has 2 cameras in order to investigate what are the things that are deep in the ocean in order to discover new species or new kinds of fish and ocean animals, okay, or ocean creatures. Now, let's see the answers. Who won first prize, second prize, and third prize? Very good. We have the radio robot, and we have the robo butler here. Okay, very good. Now, let's see the second part. Great job. Okay, now we are going to listen to this again. We're going to listen to the audio again and complete the sentences. We are going to have 3 pauses. After each kind of robot, we are going to pause and then we are going to supply the missing parts. Okay, now listen carefully to the audio.
B. Listen again and complete the sentences.
Hi, this week on Science Matters, we're at the National Science Fair. There are lots of amazing things going on here at the moment, but first we're going to meet the winners of the robotics competition. The third prize went to Julian Beckford with this cute little fellow. What's his name, Julian?
This is Robo Butler.
And what is he designed to do?
Well, he can hear when letters on newspapers arrive through your front door. Then he moves to the door to pick them up and brings them to you.
How does he know where you are?
First he makes a sound like this, so you know he's got something. Then all you do is shout for him and he can hear where you are.
That's quite amazing.
Okay, so Robo Butler picks what and what? What does he go and collect from the door? Yes, excellent. He picks up letters and newspapers. Very good. Very good. Now, after that, he takes it in and then he gives a strange sound, which is like a beep sound. And then you can shout because it can, what can it do? Excellent. Very good. Hear. You can hear where you are. Okay. Now, let's listen to Radio Bot. What is he and what does he do? So Radio Bot is a blank radio. Radio Bot, it has got a what that is used to change the radio station. And number 5, Harry is making a robot that people will use to listen carefully. Okay.
second prize went to Harry Colson with his robot, which you can probably hear. Can you turn it off for a minute? Thanks. So, what have we got here?
Well, my robot is a walking radio.
Really? Why does it walk?
Well, if you don't like the radio station, you can call RadioBot and it will come find you. Then you can use the keyboard to change the station.
Very useful. Can you watch TV on it too?
No, it wasn't designed to do that, but I'm building another robot for that.
Maybe you'll win first prize with that next year.
Okay, so RadioBot is a what radio? It has feet, so it is a what? It is a walking radio. Very good. So it is a walking radio. RadioBot has got a what that is used to change the radio station. What does it have? Excellent. It has a keyboard. Very good. Okay. Now, what is he making? He asked him, does he watch TV? So he said that no, it's not designed for that. But then he is going to make one. Yes, he is going to make one. So people will use to watch TV. Okay. Now let's listen to the last kind of robot.
So, on to the first prize. It's called Aquabot, and Guy Downing is here to tell us what it does.
Basically, it's used for exploring deep oceans. It can swim fast, and it has got 2 cameras, one in the front and one in the back. But the best thing is that it can tell if something is moving nearby, and points its camera at it.
Incredible. So, do you hope this robot will be able to find new species living down there?
Yes. We still have 95% of the world's oceans to explore, you know.
You've got a lot of work to do then. Well done to all of you. And let's move on to another.
Okay. Aquabot has got 2 what? One is at the front and one is at the back. So, yes, very good. It has got 2 cameras. Yes. So, humans haven't explored how much percent? We heard a number of percentage and it was only the only number. Very good. 95%. Excellent. 95%. Very good. Great job. Excellent. Okay. Now, to sum up the lesson, we learned today that I, the verb to be in the present passive, should be am. It's the present form of verb to be's. I goes with am. Interested. I am interested. This is a past participle. Please don't forget that this is not the past tense. This is the past participle of a regular verb. Okay? He, she, it is interested in learning languages. They, we, you are interested in learning languages. And if you want to know who did the action, you just add by plus who, or we call the agent. Okay, this is the present form of the passive sentences. Now, let's see the past form, or the past passive. We say, I, the verb to be, is in the past, was, he, she, it, was, they, we, you, were. So, was and were are the past forms of the verb to be. And then we have the past participle, interested in learning languages. Very good. Excellent. The reference for today's material was Full Blast 6 Students Books, Full Blast 6 Teacher's Guidebook, and Full Blast 6 Audio. We also had Google Clip Arts for pictures. Thank you for attending this lesson. Hope you had a great time and enjoyed it. See you next time. Mrs. Atidal Al-Ramdi.